gentlemen, we now return to Cash Wheel.
Discount Wheel of Fortune. Using poor ways to get cash. I mean, there is a lot of problems why a cash shower in a game show is such a bad idea. Like that, for example.
We got tourists at 9 o'clock. A whole busload of them.
I get the Mystery Shack is a tourist trap, but I don't think a busload would come to this shack.
Zeus, make some new attractions. You got it, boss.
Strange. Usually Zeus don't seem to be aware of Stan's conning and how the shack is a fake attraction, but agrees to make fake attractions.
It's like when you look at tourists, all you see are wallets with legs.
Funny. That's usually how every corporate person, business person, and every writer that is in a certain 10 people and me sees people as.
That's not true.
Person false a claim when said claim is correct at the very next shot cliche.
Be amazed at the only known photo of a horse riding another horse.
This is somehow attractive. Also, you can put any picture to replace the horse riding the horse and someone will be offended from it.
Be astounded by the horrible pre-teen wolf boy.
More like a shirtless furry.
Bumper stickers! You can stick them on your bumper or over your husband's mouth. Am I right, ladies?
I don't get it. Cheap Stan has a perfectly cardboard cutout of himself.
I've seen actual amazing things in the forest every day. What if you hunted down a real attraction instead of lying to people for a living?
Because A, Stan is cheap and lazy, and B, Stan knows about the supernatural but used fake stuff to try and keep going.
You guys got a problem with how I run the shack? Take it up with the complaints department. Zing!
This would have been funnier if it was a paper shredder.
Covered that sign with glitter. Glittery signs attract tourists.
Seems legit. Also, remember to put back the S in shack so it doesn't say mystery hack.
Okay, is it just me, or is having Grunkle Stan as a boss seriously the worst?
After weeks of having to work at the shack and knowing his cheap and bad tactics, Dipper only questioned this now.
I tried to give him a suggestion to improve the shack once. I had this idea where I could be like the Mystery Shack mascot, questioning the question mark.
I can see why it's a bad idea.
Did you seriously tell Zeus not to follow his hopes and dreams because he couldn't handle it?
You seriously think that being a mascot is Zeus's biggest hopes and dreams? It's just a suggestion for the Mystery Shack.
3 days, 72 hours. You run the shack, and I'll go on vacation. If you make more money than me, I guess it means you're right about the way I run my business.
It's a good time limit for the bet, but later Stan's plan to get money on vacation is to be on Discount Wheel of Fortune, and I doubt that would take him 3 days to do this.
If you lose, you gotta wear this loser shirt all summer.
Which wouldn't be a problem due to the fact that Mabel wears a sweater over her shirt.
Prophet, here we come.
And already you f***ed up your money. No one caught and escort Stan off the set when he arrived at the cash wheel place.
You wanted to see us, Mr. Pines?
Zeus doesn't immediately question the overkill decoration in Stan's office. Also, Mabel wasted a lot of time just to decorate this room.
Are those shoulder pads?
It's just one of the many up-to-date managerial tricks I learned from this book I found propping up the kitchen table.
Kid learns about things from an outdated book cliche.
I believe this is yours?
First off, where did Mabel gotten a question mark costume? Second, if she spent money to get this costume, then you just wasted more money. Shit, they actually do have a shredder. Why didn't they use that for the complaint letter joke? Good thing the Mystery Shack has a actual mace in the gift shop, so Dipper can one day use it to hunt a monster. Based on this time, it seems that a day just passed, so I guess Mabel wasted an entire day decorating Stan's office, getting Zeus his costume, and nobody was around during the day to spend money at the Mystery Shack.
In the next 48 hours, we're gonna fill up this jar with $600 billion!
Random number is random. After looking at websites of how to be part of a game show, I can clearly say that it would take a lot of more bullshit to be part of a show and not being in an audition.
Ah! I'm having a heart attack! And the only cure is to be a contestant on Cash Wheel! No! Someone give me a part!
This works. Being a boss montage. Dipper somehow captures a monster, don't know how the f he done that, but he has a giant monster in a giant sack and somehow carried the monster's weight all the way to the shack. In other words, bullshit.
I'm starting to have second thoughts about this, Mabel. This costume is more, revealing than I expected.
I guess Zeus forgotten that he can put on a shirt and shorts and not just the costume. I'm just glad he didn't take his pants off.
Are there any S's?
Actually, it's not your turn yet.
Nope, that shouldn't happen. Okay, either this moment is stupid, or some idiot decided to put out the answer because someone said it. And on that moment, Stan should have gotten kicked out of the game for stripping live on TV.
Behold, the Grim Goblin!
You've managed to capture that thing with a mace, and you put it in a bag? What the f***? Also, I get that Mabel told Dipper to find the scariest monster, but maybe one that wouldn't cause havoc later on and can kill the visitors?
The six-packalope.
Wordplay!
Okay, I can actually see why showing fake stuff as attractions would be okay, because people can get puns, and puns are bad.
Fun fact about this little guy, if you look into his eyes, you can see your worst nightmare.
And if the Gremlin can do that, why would you think that having it as an attraction is a good idea?
I'm so tired.
Well, maybe you need to start being a little bit tougher around here.
No way! That's what Stan would do!
And what would every reasonable boss would do as well? You're just showing that being nice as a boss is bad because bad things can happen if you simply ignore it. Then the Gremlin escapes his cage, so the situation can be worsened.
How did he get out of his locked cage?
Well...
Seriously? Also, how did Mabel put a key there without Dipper or the Gremlin finding this out?
You gave him a break?
He's an employee!
Because living attractions are employees. Good logic thinking, Mabel.
Where's Seuss?
He was stressed out, so I told him to take a soothing nature walk.
Oh my cripe, now you're just showing that a nice boss is a bad boss, and I kinda agree. Then the TV turns on to show Stan.
See you tomorrow night, Mabel.
And of course, Stan brought the loser shirt with him just to show it off on TV. And such timing that he did it when the TV at the Mystery Shack was on.
When fighting a Gremlin, use water only as a last resort, as water will make him much, much scarier.
The author wrote down the last resort tactic rather than the best way to fight the Gremlin. Jeez, why the did the author put down the Gremlin's powerful form on how to fight said Gremlin?
Hey, monster! Take a look at this!
Dipper does this and never thought of doing this the entire time waiting for it to leave. Judging on when the Gremlin attacked and now, Dipper and Mabel waited 15 hours? Also, let me point this out because even though the bet time limit is 3 days, the entire episode just felt like only a day has passed. So this timer clock.
Enough! You've had it! I fought a monster to save this business, and this is how you repay me?
And there you go. Either this moment is yesterday and only so we can see Stan, or time perspective in this episode. I'll go with that one.
That leaves us
$1.
And this is enough to beat Stan.
What is a 6-letter word you use to ask for something politely?
Do I look like an idiot, folks? The word is gimme. 2 E's.
But there is 2 E's in please. Even if Stan thinks the word is give me, he still says 2 E's.
Apparently that word can make you money.
How ironic. After this credit scene, the goat rips Stan's fez, meaning he has to get a new one, which explains the symbol change after this episode.